Welcome back to the adventures of your mom.
Welcome back to Ur-Quan Adventures HD Metamod.
Yeah, the Ur-Quan Master Adventures thing with the HD plus super hyper rainbow.
Yeah.
Plus.
The ultimate version of the game, as long as you don't say the wrong thing to the Thradish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just as long as you let the Thradish kind of do their thing.
Yeah, just let them name themselves. This is the ultimate version. If you don't let the Thradish name themselves, this is the worst version of the game. I honestly cannot wait for the next playthrough if there is going to be another one.
I think it would be fun.
I do too. Especially us having to find stuff.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they randomize it. Honestly, if we do another one, it's going to be a lot longer.
Yes. But worth it. Worth it.
Probably well worth it. It'll be less of me just like, all right, boom, 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 let's go to this world, that world, and that world.
Don't you got to be like,
oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to go to their home world.
You could have probably cast from right there too.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that close to them.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. This is the one where you just use it in their solar system.
Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan.
That's great graphics.
Gods of evil
Shaw
and darkness.
is.
What can your humble and
I know, imagine those things getting sunk into your skin.
Worship us!
From the chambers of pain, we hear your words, cruel and evil lords of darkness. And as your voice crackles out of the speaker boxes, it sends thrills across our carcasses. Our hairy quails all stand erect, and we pant and wheeze with holy fever. Oh, mighty gods, you are the definition of all that is evil and hideous in this universe.
You know it.
You are the inspiration for all cruelty, deception, and pain. For this, we thank you.
We require that you do things a bit differently.
Your will is our inspiration. What shall we do?
Ha! You are no longer the Illrath. You are the Dill Rats.
We, the Dill Rats, bow and scrape off our appendages in your honor, mighty Dogar and Kazan.
From this day forward, say you boo instead of you.
It shall be so, great ones. You are mighty. You are the most hideous and deceitful. We Illrath are too fortunate
they call themselves
to have
Illrath.
to worship.
You done fucked up, Illrath.
Maybe they can only do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
Instead
what
of
it is.
stacking it.
Alright, we are sufficiently grace. Go and kill something gruesome in our names.
We can never receive sufficient direction from you, great masters. We eagerly await your next vile commandments.
Seek new prey.
Yeah, seek new prey.
Oh, mighty Dogar. Oh, mighty Kazan. Your devoted servants
Kazans
hear
go rolling
your words
along.
and obey your divine and cruel insights. The Pakunk are unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the prospect of killing
Shouldn't it have been
worthy
you, boy?
prey. We will leave immediately so that we can begin our glorious evil devotions. But Who shall we prey upon next? Who shall suffer our inspired torment? Didn't those lonesome Unga once mention a race near their region of space? Yes, I have it. The Fradash. We will go now and kill all of them.
Alright, we return now to the fetid darkness. Obey our commands.
Farewell, Dogar and Kazan. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even more violent, treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
As you should be. Well, hopefully no one can hear this fucking asshole fucking neighbor of mine out there fucking blasting music in his loud van. Alright, actually, let's bring up the star map. Pekunkar on the move, the Ilrath are on the move. We got a long time before the Ilrath get things wrapped up.
Now that said, we still may need to meet the Unga.
The Unga?
The Unga.
Well, I guess we'll do that. But first, we'll talk to the Supiks.
The Supox.
Now, what happens if you go into like a star system or something like that?
Yeah.
And you use the talking pet in just a random star system, like say the Unga.
I've never done it. I actually kind of wondered that.
We should give it a shot.
See what happens if you try to use the...
Yeah, see what happens if you try to use a talking pet.
I bet it won't let us.
Probably not.
We could give it a shot, though.
Maybe save before doing it, just in case we break the game.
Yeah.
Because I've always wondered that, but I never bothered trying it. If it would even do anything.
Yeah. I do wonder.
Because I know when you go at the end of the game, you know, as soon as you get into that last system, that's what you need to trigger that. Oh, look at that. But yeah, well, I would just wonder what happened to that one tiny little ship.
Oh, they saw us.
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures. May your roots always be well watered.
Yeah, well watered.
My roots
Supiks.
are always well watered.
I am Captain I Fucked from Earth. We come in peace.
I am Captain Allah Lala. We come in peace.
Our starship is called your mom.
Our starship is called the Tender Shoot.
We are the Empire of I Fucked from Earth.
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
You're from Earth? Hey, are you just copying whatever I'm saying?
Oh, yes. We apologize for the confusion. Our home world is also called Earth. Or more properly, Fleck, which means perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not?
Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms?
We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step in making friends is always to copy them. This is our idiom.
Please tell me more.
Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet, orbiting the wonderfully green-hued star Roots. From the canopy of the great jungle to the shores of the azure sea, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in our evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, both flora and fauna, who supplied us with nutrients, while we supplied them with reproductive assistance.
Oh.
Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Nah. So this is your neighborhood, huh? Any other sentience nearby?
We share this
Like the
region of
Upwig?
space with the Utwig, the wearers of masks. We have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig. They have been the foundation around which we have grown our starfaring culture. We are not only allies, but we are also friends. You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement.
Yeah, they could.
They are
Yeah, they could.
depressed and morose right now. Usually they're most festive and fun.
Oh yeah, I bet they're the life of the party. Oh dear, what caused the Utwig such distress?
They broke their Ultron.
Aw, Ultron, what's an Ultron?
The Druge, the cruel, sour trading knight who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron, and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Druge and bought the Ultron.
Damn, even
However,
these plants
the
saw
device
them as
did
hucksters.
make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what we really thought of the Ultron.
We
That
thought
they
it
were
was a
rather
shitty sequel.
fools to buy a
We
piece of
were like,
junk
ooh, the
from
Druge
Sam's
sure
ransom.
saw you coming,
We went
Utwig.
along with the falsehood, and
should
in
have
doing so
watched the
showed our
first
own
Avengers.
stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig proctored brought the Ultron during a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken
Great,
device
no
to
strings
us,
on me.
saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. They are worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it.
Yeah, maybe. What do I do with it?
We thought that if we could get the Ultron working again, it would cheer them up. So, we tried to figure out how to fix the darn thing. Or at least get some of the flashing bits working again. But for all the Druge's falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact. And we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys, you will find the elements necessary to repair the Ultron.
Oh yeah, way ahead
And
of
you
you.
could give it to the Utwig. And maybe they wouldn't be so depressed.
Maybe, I don't know.
Nice to meet you, Supix.
Alright, well. Yep, we have the broken Neutron, the Ultron. Well, hey, you know what we never did? We never went back to talk to the Umga.
I haven't mentioned the Ur-Quan, and you're like, I'm just gonna go right past the Ur-Quan.
Well, that's because I wasn't listening, Mike.
You never listen to that. Kind of like using the talking pet in one of the star systems.
Well, we haven't gotten to any of their star systems yet. It'll happen.
It was just right there at a star system.
Yeah, but it wasn't close.
You were in the star system.
I was not in the star system.
Gentlemen,
You was
please.
just talking to the plants.
Well, the plants, not the fucking Ur-Quan.
You don't do that to the Ur-Quan. You do it to any other star system just to see what happens. Like the Ur-Quan.
All right, well, once we get to Umga space, I'll use it, and they'll probably be like, we'll kill you all.
That's why I said save first, just in case. So you don't want to break the game. Yet.
I doubt it'll be all. I doubt it's probably going to be like.
Yeah, it's probably not going to do anything anyway.
All right.
You don't know if you don't try.
Captain, the halo device on board this vessel is giving me a headache. Please remove it. Now, Captain. It is foolish to resist. It remains more effective than I thought. You're still able to disobey. Ah, well. What can I do for you, Captain?
Oh, wow,
I don't
really?
know.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Wow. I'd have him go back to sleep now, but yeah, we should try using it on a nearby ship or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Next time we come across the hostile.
That's kind of cool. How about you? That one right there's a hostile. You should.
I think the Umga would be mighty cross with us.
Oopgar mighty cross with just about anybody anyway.
What are you talking about? They're holly and jolly.
Only if you don't mind being the butt of their jokes.
Hail, human earth. Great hero has returned.
You see, we're the great hero, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
They love us here.
Looking at him on monitor. What smile. What sparkling eyes.
God, they look grotesque in high def.
I know.
He one who has saved us from mental compulsion of evil document. Hail, 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 oh great hero. We grateful species, speak to us how we reborn you.
Yep, that's right. You guys owe me big time.
Since you're your big hero guy, tell me all your secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets? You want secrets?
I wouldn't trust these guys with secrets.
Secrets? Oh, you made fatal mistake.
Oh,
human.
shit.
Good joke, huh? Scared you? Sure. We'll tell our secrets. Now let me see. What are secrets? Oh, yes. Remember. It's about my cons.
Where were you talking
You
to?
see, my cons, only other race we know of that have same kind of biotechnical skills as Ur-Quan.
Oh.
But amazing thing, they do all with their own bodies. Don't need tools. They just think. Genetic modification, and it happened. We found that pretty hard to understand. So, when nobody looking, we clunk one on head, bring it back here to the world, and slice it up for detailed study. Those guys not product of any natural evolutionary process. They constructs.
Oh.
Some kind of multi-purpose biological tool. We don't know who made them or for what purpose, but they way beyond anything we'd ever heard of. We not figure out much before tissue samples all gross. So,
Speaking of gross.
guess that's pretty much all of Big Secret. Oh, do us a favor. Please not tell anybody about punking my con. It's kind of against Ur-Quan laws and not want to get my con mad at us.
They clunked one on the head.
Where's its head? That'd be my question. Gentle blobbies, please calm yourselves. We act solely from largest. Rewards are unnecessary.
That doesn't sound like us.
You're right, it doesn't. I'm playing a joke on you.
Oh, okay.
They play jokes, we play jokes.
Species could perform. You superior. You hero. Hail, hail, hail. We must warn you. But what do we have to give? Protoplasm? No, not easily appreciated. Vigorous esters? No, too common. Have it! habit, genetic modification. Yes, it's perfect gift. Listen, human earthling, we add some extra eyes, a few tentacles, other organs of whatever size and shape you desire.
Well, the Bucks might like us.
Yeah, I could use a few extra kidneys, maybe a second heart.
Yeah.
You sure? How strange. How sad. This was best gift. We Ur-Quan have nothing but vast supply of biological skills and data.
Oh, data.
What you say? You want biological data? Just plain, raw, biological data? What you do with it? Oh well, you hear me. Whatever you want, you get.
All right. Well.
So what should I do with the talking pet?
Yeah.
You mean chorus of talking pet, don't you, Captain? Did kill it, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. Real dead. So, what do I do with its corpse?
As general rule, corpses aren't too much fun. When we were first starting to mess with its brain, our intention to get it smart enough to accept orders from us, and then repeat them as though they legitimate Ur-Quan commands. We're going to play little joke this way. We're going to use talking pet to order Spatty to attack Bucks.
Oh, that'd be good.
That would have been funny.
Raid. Zap, zap, kaboom! Even better than old Dogar and Kings on UT. We pulled on Ur-Rat a few years back. Before those spoil sports Spatty stole super cool hyperwave cash.
All right. Well, Great Hero must leave now, but rest assured, I'll be back.
No, Great Hero. I give you this funny feeling. Would like to know what feeling is? Oh, good. I tell you. My feeling that Great Hero stuff. Well, boring. Not funny at all. You only say hail, hail, hail so many times before it starts to lose appeal. So, instituting slight deviation in course of our relationship. Specifically, instead of being dull and lifeless Great Hero, you now glamorous and exciting Great Enemy! Oh, we give you some of our drone ships to make even more interesting. Yes, this is going to be lots more fun. Here, let me show you.
Oh wow, so we got ships.
Yeah. And now we get to fight them.
Hey, try the thingamajig. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, I can't. It
Damn
just
it.
dropped us right into battle.
That sucks.
I know, I was kind of hoping to use that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Oh, wow.
Let's see, how many of these guys we gotta kill? I don't think they said.
That hurt.
That really hurt.
Guess we're making a stop back to Earth.
Yeah, holy crap. Damn, we had to fight a shitload of these things. You know, I get a feeling that there's infinite of them.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Damn.
Alright, I'm escaping.
Oh, you're gonna die. Shouldn't have done that.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't save.
Nope.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, take two, folks.
Yep.
Let's try this again, and let's just run away this time.
Yeah.
As it turns out, there is no way to win this fight. We even looked it up.
Yeah, I googled it. And it seems like Bill was right. The enemies are endless.
Yeah. That's just a fight we cannot win. Alright. Yeah, that should work. Because we're really low on fuel. No!
What did it do? Run you over the damn planet?
We must have ran into another one of these assholes.
Appreciate your efforts on helping.
I would just leave.
Yeah. Oh wow, they're not.
They're not. Oh no,
Oh,
they're fighting.
Fuck faces. All right. Well, I think we can take two of them.
All right, but if there's a third,
Yeah, I was gonna say if a third one suddenly drops in, we're out of here. Oh, fucker. All right. Yeah.
okay.
Problem solved.
Let's get out of here, Scoob.
All right. Well, we'll go back to Earth. Sell off some of these ships. Buy some more fuel. Oh, danggummit. Accidentally hit the button.
Yeah, because you got what? 2 ships too many?
Yeah. And I know exactly what those ships are gonna be.
Scrap.
Supax? Yeah. Well, yeah, the 2 extra ones are. And I was referring to filling those slots. It'll be the Supax and the Utwig.
Ah. Hello, Earth.
Oh, damn it.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Focus.
As you
I'm
want
at
to
your
send the
disposal,
talking pet down there.
Tempting. All right, can your scientist analyze what I've
The
acquired?
analysis reads as follows. Subject, talking pet life form. Data, this creature is physiologically identical to the so-called Ur-Quan talking pet with one notable exception. It is highly intelligent and evidences strong psychic capabilities. Initial AIQR test rated it well above human super genius, though immediately after we made this shocking assessment, its scores dropped to the normal subnormal range. Interviews with the subject have shown it to be cooperative, though a Class 4 pan-species psychological profile places the creature far into the furtive, hateful domain. There were also some disturbing incidences where we talked about roses, daisies, and other pretty flowers. Summary: everything's okay, nothing to worry about with this cuddly little guy. Not one thing. The next entry in the analysis is subject, Ultron device. We put this thing through every test we've got and came up with the same results as if we used a fork. Nothing, zero, zip. This thing ever functioned, which we doubt, it certainly won't now. Age and physical stress have long since robbed it of whatever mystical powers it might have once had. Summary, in the future, please don't waste our valuable time on junk like the so-called Ultron. That's the end of our scientist's report.
All right,
Bring back
goodbye,
lots of
Hayes.
minerals, Captain.
Actually, I wonder what happens if we fix it and then take it to him.
Hey, that's an idea.
Yeah. All right, well, for starters,
I don't think I've ever tried that.
Gotta catch them all, and we only needed one. Of course, we could have gotten the Drew ship, but fuck that ship, it sucks. Actually, you know what I'm thinking, Mike? Let's get rid of that cargo pod
Okay.
and put in another crew pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we never pick up resources anymore anyway.
Right. And then that way, in case there is a fluke,
Yeah, that way we have more,
yeah, got a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah.
Because crew is cheap.
Yeah, it is. I'll buy hit points all day long.
It's only $1 a person, and if they get whacked, who cares?
Yeah. They're just shofixty rats. We can make more.
In fact, I'm surprised that they don't actually autofill as you're traveling, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. All right.
Not like having a ship. Oh, yeah.
All right, so...
Yeah, fix the thing and then see what he has to say about it.
Perfect Ultron.
Perfect Ultron.
I am at your disposal, Captain.
That butt sniffer.
Yeah.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Ultron. Data. We have determined that the so-called Ultron is, in fact, the appendages of Dawn, described in the precursor fragment found on Rigel in 21...
Hell? Oh, damn it.
What? Hey!
Oh, I accidentally...
Hit space. It should bring up what he said.
Okay.
Subject Ultron. Data. We have determined that the so-called Ultron is in fact the appendages of Dawn described in the precursor fragment found on Rigel in 2123. In the partially translated precursor text, device is described as a mental amplifier which focuses mental energies of the holder for the purpose of discrete change. Unfortunately, human brain emanations do not seem to be compatible with the Ultron.
So it does actually... Oh.
Nor do those of the allied species we have tested. Summary. Perhaps the Utwig, who claim to understand that this device can shed some light on its true function and power. That's the end of our scientist report.
All right, well, at least he says it's not junk.
Return soon, Captain.
So it may actually function for them as they were hoping.
Yeah. Well,
Could be plausible.
could be. But you know what time it is now?
Bedtime? Oh,
It's story time.
story time.
Oh, you knew we wouldn't get through this without having to listen to some of boring old Mel Normay's stories.
This actually should be the last of story time.
It should be. We ought to be getting pretty damn close to the end of this story.
I don't think there's much history left.
Not to mention, we got a whole bunch of RU now. Ah, there he is.
Your arrival was predicted by our soul crystal's vibrations. We already know why you are here and what you need from us. However, etiquette requires that we act as though we are ignorant of your desires.
Oh, you mean I'm gonna want the exact same thing I wanted every time I've come to you?
Today,
Fuel?
I have some items I'd like to sell.
what would you like to sell, Captain?
I have some data.
The 500 units of
Oh, we could buy
biological
tons of
data
stories with this, Mike.
downloaded from your ship
Or
for
fuel.
1,000
Fuel's
credits.
overrated.
Yeah, but you don't have $1,500 worth of story to get from the guy.
That's true.
What items would you like to buy today? How wonderful.
What's the word on the street, Huggy Bear?
In the Dinyare's new empire, the Ur-Quan were the favored slaves. This is probably because the Ur-Quan were the most psychically sensitive, the most easily compelled. As the centuries of Dinyare dominance passed, what was once the sentient milieu deteriorated and degenerated into a great galactic gulag. Alien races which did not serve with the efficiency and speed demanded by the Dinyare were ruthlessly burned from the faces of their world.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
The agents of this genocide were in Nether, the Dinyare's favorite pet, the Ur-Quan. After almost 2,500 years of unrelenting Dinyare control, there were only 4 living member races of the once great sentient milieu. By this point, the Dinyare had used genetic manipulation to split the Ur-Quan into 2 subspecies. The green Ur-Quan. Scientists, technicians, and administrators who were responsible
Doctors
for
and lawyers and
maintaining
such.
the
Oh my.
Oh my.
infrastructure of the Dinyare civilization, and the black Ur-Quan, who filled the ranks of basic laborer and combat soldier.
Took our gerbs.
The middle class and lower class.
By
Yep.
Ur-Quan named Kazerza, led to the violent overthrow of the Dinyare slave empire.
Historical information.
Ur-Quan named Kazerza was a green, a researcher specializing in repairing the mental damage inflicted by long-term exposure to the Dinyare's psychic compulsion. By this point in history, the Dinyare had grown lax in their dominance, and, on occasion, accidentally permitted their slaves moments of self-direction. Kazerza was able to use those few scattered minutes to compose a theory. From its observations, Kazerza realized that when a slave died, the Dinyare disconnected from the slave's mind, lest it too be dragged down to death. First,
Real dark
the
stuff.
Ur-Quan scientists
Yeah, it is.
uncovered the fact
Some
that
serious
when
shit
slaves
going on here.
underwent great pain, the Dinyare temporarily disconnected. But that the degree of pain had to be extreme. Really? Kazerza chose its
Yeah,
moment
again, really dark
carefully.
stuff.
It waited until it was near an open transmission unit. Then, in a short moment of mental freedom, the Ur-Quan injected itself with a dose of acidic poison, sending
Sulfuric acid.
incredible waves of pain through its long body.
Or acetic acid.
Moments before its death,
Poisoned itself with vinegar.
was able to wrest control of the transmitter to send word of its discovery across the planet and into space as well. Before the Dinyare knew what was happening, Ur-Quan everywhere were hacking at their own bodies with chunks of glass, burning themselves horribly, doing anything that would give them the few seconds of freedom necessary to find the nearest Dinyare and crush
This is
the
gruesome.
bleeding
Yeah,
creature.
it is.
As they gained longer and longer periods of control, the Ur-Quan developed new tools and weapons to destroy their evil masters. The most gruesome of these devices was the excruciator, a mechanism which was inserted directly into the brain and
Ooh.
generated a constant stream of agony.
Anytime I watch Fox
They called it
News.
Could
TikTok.
not bring themselves to make the necessary mental connection with these tortured Ur-Quan. They were slaughtered by the thousands. The Ur-Quan slave revolt was won.
Alright, yes. Tell us a story.
When the last Ur-Quan was free of psychic compulsion, when the last free Dinyare was dead, the combined might of the Ur-Quan starfleets met in orbit above the Dinyare homeworld. They had come together to make two important decisions.
What's for lunch and what's for dinner?
How to punish the few frightened Dinyari left below on the planet's surface. Second, how to ensure that never again will the Ur-Quan be made slaves. The first decision was made swiftly. The Dinyari would not be allowed to die. It was too kind a fate. Instead, the creatures would be genetically modified into some sentience. They would become dumb animals.
Ah, taste of their own medicine.
Low creatures would be further debased by serving the Ur-Quan for all eternity in the most demeaning way the Ur-Quan could imagine, acting as translators, making physical contact with other species, whom the Ur-Quan now considered grossly inferior to themselves and revolting. The second decision, how to ensure their freedom permanently, caused great turmoil.
Alright, well, tell us that story.
Following the successful Ur-Quan slave revolt, the Ur-Quan met to decide how to ensure their freedom. The Green Ur-Quan, who called themselves the Kazertza in honor of the Ur-Quan who triggered the revolt, wished to establish the path of now and forever, which required that all other sentient species must become slaves of the Ur-Quan or be forever imprisoned beneath an impenetrable force shield. Leading the opposition to this plan was Korra, a charismatic fleet officer. Korra proposed a simpler alternative, the Eternal Doctrine.
Forever Doctrine.
This scheme called for the systematic eradication of all sentient life in the universe, aside from the Ur-Quan.
Well, naturally.
Captain, if these positions seem to you extreme or unwarranted, you must remember that the Ur-Quan had been unwilling slaves for millennia, and that each of them had to remain in agony for years in order to defeat the Dinyari. The followers of Kazertza and Korra were all on the brink of madness.
One
But
step
neither
beyond.
side would submit, and so they fought a bloody civil war. This is the last historic
There we go.
we have for sale. The civil war between the Green Ur-Quan, the followers of Kazertza, and their opponents, the death-dealing Korra, lasted for decades. It is likely that they would have annihilated each other were it not for a chance discovery by Kazertza, a precursor battleship. The vessel was huge, many times the size of the Ur-Quan's vessels. The precursor ship sliced through the Korra forces in days. The Korra were defeated. However, in their victory, the Kazertza were humble. They realized that there was a chance, but they were wrong, and the Korra were right. Instead of destroying the Korra, the Kazertza let them go, directing them to make their way through the stars, traveling against the spin of the galaxy. The Kazertza would travel in the opposite direction.
You go that way,
and
I go
when
this way.
The two Ur-Quan forces met, they would fight again in ritual combat, with the
the Hatfields
precursor
and McCoys.
battleship given to the winner. Captain, this is happening here and now. The Kazertza, the Ur-Quan who enslaved her, are fighting their ritual battle against the Korra in a large area centered near the Craters constellation. If the Korra win this battle, Captain, The cassettes will stand aside and let them kill us all.
Death March.
We believe it is your destiny to prevent this from happening. We regret to say that you have exhausted our supply of genuinely valuable information.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah.
We do have many thousands of useless facts, and that we will gladly sell you at a substantial discount. Are you interested? We thought not.
Alright, I shall be leaving now.
It has been a pleasure dealing with
Alright,
you,
folks,
Captain.
well, that was a bit longer of a story time than
Your next
usual.
visit.
But, we covered a lot of ground there.
Yes, we did.
And actually knowing the history myself, you know, I can fully get behind and I can see like the Kurt Zaz, the
Yeah.
green, you know, I can fully understand their position. And I can understand the Arle Lalilu or whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
You know, because seeing the war against the humans and everything, and they just want to protect the humans. And once the humans were in the slave shield, they're like, hey, they're safe.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. You know, that we're happy with that outcome. So, you know, I do like the history and the lore of this game, because it really does...
It's very complex.
Yes.
Yet, kind of simple at the same time.
Yes. I mean, they really did a really good job.
Yeah.
You know...
Whoever came up with this, I mean, great writer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, if I remember right, I think it was two guys that actually came...
It was two. I can't remember. I know,
I don't know their names.
One's Paul Reich III, and I don't remember the name of the other guy.
Oh, you remember better than I do then, because, man, they did a really good job on this game. That's why I love it so much. It's not just throwing aliens in there just for the sake of, hey, we need another alien. It's just, they really put...
Well, I think that's why this game lasted so long.
Yeah, and why it actually is relevant and holds up today.
Yeah. All right, well, on that note, folks, end of the episode.
End of the episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And have a good day, everyone.
Yeah.
And now we close the book.
Well, that book.